Okay, it's Monday, August 28th, I think, 2023. I'm up here at Brighton Resort where we ski a lot, and I never knew there was hiking trails and lakes and stuff up here, but All Trails, the All Trails app tells me there's a trail up here to one of these high mountain lakes and beyond. So I thought I'd give it a try. This is right in between a chairlift over there that we use called Millie, named for Mount Millicent, which is right there. And over this way is Crest, and they're putting in a new, let's see, I guess it's right around in here somewhere. You might see one of the new you know, things that the chairlift runs across. I don't know what those are called. They're upgrading Crest this year from a this summer from a 4-person chairlift to a 6-person chair. So might eliminate, or probably will eliminate, some of the waiting down at the bottom. And so I'm hiking up here where I have skied a lot, and we'll see what it looks like farther up. So I'm on my way to Lake Mary, at least to start with anyway, which is apparently only a half mile or so up this trail. And that down there is the Brighton parking lot. I can hear rushing water. I don't know if I don't think it's the wind. I think it's water. So I'm just gonna kind of walk out here and see what there is to see. It's one of those things where you don't want to walk too far though. Oh yeah, a bit of a waterfall here. This is probably coming out of Lake Mary and going down that way. This is Brenda's favorite part of a hike like this, or of any of these mountain, high mountain areas, is you get to walk through a field of wildflowers like this. She would love this part of the walk. It's one of those places where the trail is just climbing over a bunch of rocks. You can hear this little creek right over here to my left, which is pretty sure the headwaters of that waterfall I saw back there. Here's the stream. And so this is Lake Mary. This is, of course, what we Floridians would call the other Lake Mary, right at the base of Mount Millicent there. And it's really kind of pretty up here. This is, there's a lot of fellow hikers on the trail today. A lot of people up here with me, and I've heard fish jumping out here. I've seen squirrels running all over the place. I mean chipmunks, not squirrels. Ground squirrels too. And there's a guy over there wanting to do some fishing, and I thought, I thought there'd be fish up here in this lake. I haven't paid the $85 that you got to pay for a fishing license around here, but I thought it'd be fun to come up here with a barbless hook and do a little catch and release. It might be on the list for next summer. I don't know, we'll see. It's nice up here though. So actually, I was thinking this was Mount Millicent still. I kind of lost track of Mount Millicent, I guess, on the way up because the All Trails app tells me this is Mount Baldy. And this one over here is Patsy Marley Peak. And Patsy Marley is a ski run over in Alta, which is just over there. And I always wondered why that ski run was called Patsy Marley, and now I know that's the name of the mountain. It's on the other side. And this is Lake Mary, one of many, I presume, throughout the country. So I kind of recognize where I am here. This right up here is the top of the Great Western Lift, and you can, if I get my hand out of the way, you can kind of see a little trail coming down here. We take that trail. Sometimes that comes over to at the top of Snake, I think. And this lift house here, this is the top of Majestic, which is a short little lift. Natalie kind of refers to it as the Rabbit Hill. It's not the Bunny Hill, it's the next bigger one, and you can get off of Majestic and you can ski over to the base of Snake, which is over there, Snake Express, which goes up that way. So I recognize this part of the resort, and so no wonder I've never seen this lake, because I've never seen past this ridge line to this lake over here. So this is a good view of some of the runs off of Great Western. That's the top of the Great Western Lift up there. And we've skied down here and then come down both this way and this way to get to the Snake Lift, which is right over in there. That's the bottom of the Snake. And then we've skied down from there or taken the Snake Lift back up. And I've got some videos on my YouTube channel of skiing down Snake if anybody wants to subscribe to my channel and see what that looks like in the wintertime. So I'm on the way back down now, and after last winter's record snowfall, this part of the trail is basically a stream bed. I just passed somebody who has hiked this before, and she said, usually there's always a little bit of water here, but man, oh man, after last winter, there's quite a bit. So I'm taking just a little 1/10 of a mile diversion on the way down out here to a lake called Dog Lake. I'll check and see if there's any dogs out here. But I thought Brenda might like a view of this hillside because of all the flowers. Oh, and that must be Dog Lake over there. I'll get a little closer. Dog Lake, such as it is. Surprisingly low. It's pretty marshy all the way around it. But I guess that's just a function of the way the ground is around here. Still a nice little walk. And coming back down to the parking lot now. That is a really fun hike. That was an awesome hike with awesome views. And if anybody comes out to stay with us or stay in our place, I highly recommend this one. It's not too strenuous. Even an old guy can do it. And I even, I was so glad Brenda had a knee brace there in the car all along. So when I did the Mount Ogden hike, my knee got really sore, and I really wanted that knee brace. And this one, and then I was just telling myself I'm never gonna forget that knee brace again. Well, I forgot the knee brace, but my knee doesn't hurt, so it's not that bad of a hike. It's really nice. And so here we are. That's the place to get a quick lunch. Through there is the place to get a good lunch. You can actually get a beer over there. And this is back down to the bottom. Beautiful day for a hike.